Hi everyone, it's time for your lawnscaping tip of the week, and I'm joined by DJ from Stockman Lawnscaping, our expert with regards to lawn and landscaping. We're talking about lawnscaping today. We've mowed our grass, and when you mow your grass, you're getting as close to the edges as possible. You can't get to everything because inevitably there are obstacles. There are sidewalks, there's the house, there are trees. So what's the proper way to approach trimming and weed whack?
Absolutely. So like you said, you want to get as close as you can to any sidewalks, flower beds, trees, houses. That way it eliminates unnecessary weed whacking and allows you to breeze through that weed whacking and get you done sooner.
Now, when you approach these areas, what should you be thinking about in terms of a proper height with which you want to weed whack out? You want to get too low, you don't want to leave it too high.
Yeah. So you want to be even with your mow height. So nice flat, even with the mow height, and it keeps that nice crisp look going forward.
Now, is there a different way that which you're going to manipulate the weed whacker based on where you're cutting and trimming, based on maybe a tree is different than maybe along a sidewalk?
Yeah, so most trees and poles you want to stay even with, but say we're on a sidewalk here, we call it 90. That's when you flip the weed whacker up.
Why don't you go and show me?
Yeah, you go ahead and flip it up and go along your edges, whether that be a sidewalk or a flower bed, tree ring, whatever it may be. So you basically want to flip it to 90 degrees with your mowing surface.
With proper eye protection, by the way.
Absolutely. And you'll just run it along that edge. So that will create a nice up and down transition from your sidewalk, mulch bed, whatever it may be, and just keep that edge where it needs to be.
Do you think that trimming and weed whacking is something that's required after every cut?
It depends on your personal preference. We do it every time that we mow. That allows us to keep that crisp look to your landscape. If it's low in some areas, you may not need to touch it until the next week. But we do it anyways, just to make sure everything's covered all the time.
All right, very good. And if you don't want to do your own weed whacking and trimming, give them a call at Stockman Lawnscaping. And until then, happy trimming.